Bienvenue à bord du REM. Direction A1, Brossard. Prochaine station, Île des Sœurs.
There's the Expo Siemens charger. Probably going through testing right now. And by the way, it is right now Monday, September 1st, 2025, 10:11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. As my first video of September of 2025. On this Labor Day, very quiet REM heading southbound. Temperatures are definitely above normal for this time of year. There's some Via Rail Siemens chargers, including the Lumen one. I think it's the yellow one there, special edition. Via train. Here we have some older ones here.
Attention, dernière station avant d'atteindre la zone tarifaire B. Vous devez détenir un titre de transport, tout mode AB, tout mode ABC, tout mode ABCD, ou un des titres de bus spéciaux liés au REM, pour continuer vers les stations de la rive sud.
Perfect day to film a REM ride. Clear sky, quiet train. There's an old Via Rail locomotive there, or slug maybe. Not a slug, but switcher train maybe. Probably just for the yard. St. Lawrence River is calm. So even though it's a holiday today, and I think trains are running on a holiday schedule, it's still the 8 wagon REM trains. Or 2 sets of 4 wagons.
Station Île des Sœurs.
Still waiting for an official date of the West Island branches opening up.
Les portes s'ouvriront sur le côté droit.
And when they do open up, these are going to be updated. Seems the doors closed faster than usual after the beeping. Maybe it's just my imagination.
Direction A1 Brossard. Prochaine station Panama.
But like I said, when the West Island branches do open, these will be overhauled, and it'll also have a nice solid green line here going across. There's rumors in the transit community that the Ansel-Orme line might open before the Dumontagne line, and of course for sure the last line to open is going to be this one, the A2 airport branch. It is a bit hazy out today. You know, they say Labor Day marks the official or unofficial end of summer, but you know what, I think that doesn't really hold true anymore because of, you know, climate change, global warming. I think we're entering a period where I think maybe October 1st might be the unofficial end of summer. Because I checked the weather, we have some really hot temperatures coming up within the next couple of weeks. And speaking of warmth and hot temperatures, apparently the water levels this year in the St. Lawrence River are at near record lows. Apparently it's causing problems for cargo ships because the water level's too low. Then the heavy ships can't go through. It's going to scrape the ground, and they have to basically carry less cargo, so there's less weight on the ships, so they're able to float. And that, of course, adds to the price of shipping, because instead of, you know, having a full cargo ship, some of that freight you have to move to a second ship and so on. So imagine. Also, of course, affecting fish, wildlife. So we did get a bit of rain this past week, so I think the water levels went up a bit, but I mean, you know, come springtime we may be talking about flooding again, who knows. So
Station Panama. Les portes s'ouvriront sur le côté gauche.
let's see how fast these doors close here. See, these ones, that's the way it's supposed to close. The ones here on the other side are closing really fast after the notification.
Direction A1 Brossard.
Oh, it's interesting.
Station du quartier.
I've noticed this about the REM. They always say direction and then A1 or A2, which is actually the line. The line is A1. If you check over here, I'll show you. So the line itself, where we were over here, this is actually A1. So this, I think this would make more sense to say this is line A1, direction Brossard, or if we're going the other way, line A1, direction Gare Central. What would really be cool if, you know, the REM had colored lines, sort of like the Montreal Metro, but hey, the system works, I guess. But I'm wondering, maybe I'm overthinking, why do they call it direction A1? There's an RTL bus there. 50 route. Like, wouldn't it make more sense to say line A1, direction Brossard? I don't know. Always picks up speed around this section as we enter my favorite station, and I think a lot of your favorite station out there as well, the viewers. And that is, of course, this one right here, which is, here comes the announcement.
Station du quartier.
Du Quartier, so my favorite station. For now, we'll see what the other stations are like.
Les portes s'ouvriront sur le côté gauche.
I have a feeling that not just me, but a lot of other transit fans are going to love The Edouard Montpetit station. Those high-speed elevators. You can feel the nice cool breeze from the air conditioning from the station coming into the train. Alright guys, so one last stop and then wrap it up.
Direction A1 Brossard. Prochaine station Brossard.
Yeah, that sun's really hot. They don't have the air conditioning on as well, so. Alright guys, so as always, if you liked what you see, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bells. And more videos to come. I wonder if we're going to come to a stop here like we did last time I was here on the REM. Or one of the previous times we came to a full stop for about a minute or so here. Right before the station. I don't think that's happening here, but you never know. Oh, looks like it's full speed ahead. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. I wonder why it doesn't switch tracks before.
Brossard.
Sort of like at Central Station. I wonder why it doesn't switch before going into the terminus. Like
Les portes
Montmorency.
s'ouvriront sur un côté droit.
Like Montmorency, Cobra 2 occasionally. That's probably a spare train on standby. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. Have a good one.